In a significant development, Ukraine and the United States have reportedly agreed on the framework for a comprehensive economic deal, according to three high-ranking Ukrainian officials who chose to remain anonymous due to the sensitive nature of the information. The agreement, which is yet to be finalized, would grant the U.S. access to Ukraine's valuable rare earth mineral deposits. This potential accord carries substantial implications for both nations. For Ukraine, it represents a strategic move to secure continued military assistance from the United States, which Kyiv considers crucial in its ongoing conflict. The Ukrainian government views this agreement as a means to solidify its partnership with Washington and ensure a steady flow of support. U.S. President Donald Trump has expressed enthusiasm about the prospective deal, describing it as a very big deal and suggesting it could have a value reaching up to $1 trillion. This statement underscores the potential economic significance of the agreement for both countries. The framework agreement could be signed as early as Friday.
In a high-stakes diplomatic mission, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is set to touch down in Washington, carrying with him a bold proposition for President Donald Trump. The visit comes at a critical juncture as the Trump administration's direct engagement with Moscow over the Ukraine conflict has sent ripples through European capitals. Starmer's journey is not merely a courtesy call. The British leader arrives armed with a significant increase in UK defense spending, a move clearly designed to curry favor with the American president, known for his emphasis on NATO allies shouldering more of the defense burden. In a surprising twist, Starmer has put forward a daring offer: British boots on the ground in Ukraine as part of a peacekeeping force to oversee a potential ceasefire. This proposal underscores the UK's commitment to Ukraine's security and serves as a counterpoint to Trump's yet undeclared stance on providing security assurances to Kyiv. The British Prime Minister's strategy hinges on convincing Trump that an American backstop is crucial for ensuring lasting peace in the region. This approach reflects the broader European concern about maintaining U.S. support in the face of Russian aggression.
In a series of calculated moves, Russian President Vladimir Putin and his administration are actively engaged in a multi-pronged strategy aimed at undermining Ukraine's stability and influencing international negotiations. Putin has, for the first time, implicitly recognized Volodymyr Zelensky as the legitimate president of Ukraine, acknowledging that Ukrainian law prohibits elections during martial law. However, this acknowledgement is coupled with a new information operation designed to destabilize Ukrainian society and the military. Putin claims Zelensky is toxic and would lose a future election, attempting to drive a wedge between the Ukrainian government, its military, and its people. Putin is subtly reiterating calls for regime change in Ukraine, stating Russia has nothing against Ukrainian statehood but wants Ukraine to be a friendly neighboring state that doesn't pose a threat. This echoes previous demands for denazification, signaling a continued desire to replace the current democratically elected government with a pro-Kremlin regime.
Russia's Putin is attempting to outmaneuver Ukraine by offering the United States a deal on Russia's rare earth minerals. He claims Russia possesses significantly more of these materials than Ukraine and proposes cooperation on capital investment projects. This offer extends to aluminum supplies as well, but the Kremlin is framing any U.S.-Russian cooperation on rare earth minerals as contingent upon a Russian-friendly peace deal in Ukraine. This is viewed as an effort to secure economic benefits from the U.S. in exchange for Ukrainian and Western concessions. While expressing support for European participation in negotiations, Putin demonstrates an unwillingness to compromise. He highlights the positions of Russia's friends from BRICS, specifically mentioning China's peace efforts, potentially positioning these states as future negotiating partners who would likely favor Russia's interests. Furthermore, Russian officials are exploiting diplomatic engagements with allies to reinforce the narrative that Russia invaded Ukraine to protect Russian-speaking minorities.
A delegation from North Korea's Workers' Party of Korea has arrived in Moscow at the invitation of Russia's ruling party, United Russia. This visit occurs amidst reports suggesting North Korea may be increasing material shipments to Russia. Satellite imagery indicates potential cargo transfers at North Korea's Rason port, raising concerns about the ongoing exchange of goods between the two nations. Recent reports indicate that European nations, including EU countries, the UK, and Norway, provided Ukraine with approximately $25 billion in military assistance in 2024, surpassing the United States' contributions for the same period. Europe is said to supply a larger percentage of Ukraine's military hardware than the US.